Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. This is just gonna be me playing some more War Robots. So I'm gonna start off by discussing, the Dash robots. I've taken immense interest in them. They're very good. They do have the dash ability, which charges up to 2 times. So basically, I believe that these robots are gonna be the new Lancelot. By that I mean they're gonna be the new center of attention, I guess. Right now, Griffins are the center of attention with the update. Once the Dashbots come out, it's basically a fusion on steroids, so it's going to be very interesting when they come out. They're expected to release in August, but not to bore you to death with this video being just me showing you my hangar and commenting about the Dash robots, I'm going to do some battles. So we're not going to have any game sounds or anything, as that is the downside to recording. I can have game sounds, but then everything gets imbalanced, and I'm simply doing this via AirShout on my iPad Pro screen recorder. So, alright, we're going to start off on our Yamantau. I think this is Yamantau. I've been playing this game forever, and I can't remember the map names. I have a horrible memory. Yeah, some RDBs. What's up, bro? That's a way of saying hi to me. And I said hi back to him. We got a Carnage Trebs up there? Yeah, it looks like a Carnage Trebs. I'm gonna stay here. So yeah, with the new ability Dash coming to the War Robot live server soon. By the new ability, I mean Dash is like a whole new concept. It's going to be interesting. I think Dash can help you get out of sticky situations. It's almost like a Rhino. Like, the Mark 1 dash is so fast that's even faster than a Rhino in the attack mode when it dashes. Well, not dashes, but when it's at full speed. I can't remember all the modes and stuff. I just play War Robots really well. Alright, so I think we better back off here. They're flinging Columbus Pin. We have Center Beacon. I think we need to chill, so we're going to stay back here. So, yeah, my concern about the Dashbots, which ones will be used in higher league gameplay. I believe that the robot that will most likely make it to higher league gameplays, and I mean Champion League and Legend League, I would suggest the Mark II Dash, as it does have a physical shield, and it's very decent in speed. Mark 1 is the fastest, Mark 3 is the slowest, Mark 3 Dash has a physical shield, and my issue with that is that Mark III, well, with the current weapons in the current meta having the implemented skill of dealing increased damage to physical shields, just like the one Mark III has, it makes it kind of useless to run a Mark III Dash. I wouldn't highly recommend it at all with the huge damage increases to Punishers, Molots, Tempests. A Mark III shield will be taken out pretty easily, which is why I would recommend Mark II more. Mark I is, not even in this whole topic. I just think Mark I is too weak in firepower. Although it's really fun to play with, it's super fast. It can get beacons within the snap of your fingers. It's very weak in firepower. It only runs 2 medium weapon slots, so that's going to be a problem. I think 2 medium's going to be very weak in firepower for Champion and Legend League gameplay. I believe that the Mark 1 Dash will especially be used in lower level league gameplay, such as Diamond, Gold, Silver. Well, you'll be lucky to see him in Silver and Gold, but somewhere around Diamond and Expert. I believe they'll mainly be used around those leagues, because that's when things start cranking up. When you're in those leagues, you're starting to crank up your hangars, start getting towards max level equipment, so I think Mark 1 might be used there, just to play for fun and stuff. So, as I've analyzed, I believe that in Champion League and Legend League, Mark II is probably going to be used the most. My prediction for the prices of each of these bots. Now, people have been saying they may cost gold or workshop points or a whole new currency, and that whole new currency could be influence. Now, this is just my take, but I don't believe they're going to cost workshop points. I don't think so. I just feel like workshop points have been around forever, and I don't think they added the new influence currency system for no reason. I've been actually saving up. I've been doing the daily quests to increase the amount of influence I have. So that's actually been helping out a lot. We got Leo in the center here. But anyway, I believe that, you know, I honestly think that influence is probably going to be a widely used currency. Once these new weapons and bots start coming out, I feel like influence will be the new workshop points. By that I mean it'll be the new currency, and it may stick around for a bit in War Robots. Another reason as to why I think this is the case is because if these bots were to cost gold, I think it would be easier for everyone to get, because many people are stocking up gold, and if everyone were to run the bots, it wouldn't be very fair. And influence, not a lot of people like the concept. They hate it because they don't like bugging their friends to play a game that they probably don't even like just so they could get influence. It's basically Pixonic trying to make people advertise the game to get more attention, which actually, now that I think about it, isn't very nice. I don't like the idea of bugging my friends, and I probably shouldn't be doing the quests at all because it doesn't seem right now that I think about it. But I do them because I like to entertain my fans with new weapons and robots I can get. I'm just an average player who spends very little to no money on War Robots. I've spent a lot of money over the past few years, but not at once. So that's my only issue with influence. However, I think the dash bots will cost influence. I think the new upcoming robots and weapons, of course, might cost influence too. That's my take on it. Now, the prices for each of these bots, I haven't quite decided yet, but I could give an approximation. I believe that the Mark 1 Dash, the fastest of them all, because it does have weaker firepower, well, to generalize, I believe all the dash bots from Mark 1 to Mark 3, you know, Mark 1 is like a Jesse, Mark 2 is like a Doc, Mark 3 is like a Butch. I think they're going to be price pointed around plus or minus 1,000 influence of the price of each of the corresponding bots I just said. So like a Mark 2 would equal 7,500 influence points, which is how much a Doc costs. Plus or minus, I'd say about 1,000 influence. I believe on the minus end, because I have heard from other people's point of view, I've heard Adrian Chong, who's a famous War Robots YouTuber, he said himself that the Wild West Bunch robots, the Butch, the Treb, look at me here, I just said the Treb is a Wild West robot, oh my god. I mean, the Butch, the Doc, and the Jesse are overpriced, and I definitely agree with them. I believe it's completely ridiculous that you have to pay 14,000 influence for a Butch, and influence is a much harder currency to get. I mean, you can get people to play it, but getting to level 5, that takes up a lot of their time. It seems easy to do, but it takes a bit of time. And I don't find that, you know, fair, because I think 14,000 influence is just completely ridiculous. Because they're basically making people who don't want to do the influence task buy gold, which then can convert to influence points. That I don't like. Now, sorry about the music there, guys. My phone didn't continue with the playlist. It paused there for a second. So yeah, that's my conversation on the dash bots, guys. And I'll see if I have any more information. I'll update you guys if I do. Ooh, this Lancelot's shredding me. Now, one last thing. I personally want the Mark II Dash. I've been saying this on my live streams. I think it's the optimal bot. It has a shield, the strength of an Ansel. It's the strength of the shield on the Mark II Dash robot, the Haiichi, is about the strength of an Ansel. So that's actually a pretty decent shield. It can definitely protect from splash. And currently, you can see a lot of splash builds being ran, such as Orkin Pinatas, Columbus, Thunder, pins, more revolved around the pins, Columbus, Orkins, and Pinatas. Okay guys, that's going to conclude this video. This is going to be my discussion of the dash bots and which one I am going to buy. So I was thinking about putting a summary of what I just said in the description of the video, but I think you guys will fall and, you know, I don't want to say fall in love, but you'll enjoy the video. I hope you understand my commentary. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do leave a like. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe. And until the next video, this is Sanish Plays. We're about to I can't talk. Signing off. Peace out, guys.